Hi, Islam. Am I audible? Hello. Am I audible?
Hello.
Yeah, could you please turn your camera?
Yeah,
Turn on.
ma'am. Sure. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah,
Good
hi.
afternoon.
Good evening. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So let's start with a quick introduction.
yeah, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. My name is Aslam Attar and I'm from Hadapsar, Pune. I recently completed my Bachelor of Graduation from Civil Engineering from Savitribai Phule, Pune University in 2024 after finishing my Diploma in Engineering from MSBT. Actually, I am motivated and detailed oriented fresher, passionate about AWS cloud computing, Linux administration, uh, and I have hands-on experience projects on EC2, S3, IAM, CloudWatch, and Route 53. Also, I have made some projects on cloud-based file system, website hosting, S3 buckets, monitoring system, Linux administration. So currently looking for entry level opportunity on AWS Cloud Linux where I can apply my skills to grow organization, ma'am.
Yeah. So basically, in your entire CV, you have mentioned all over the skill sets which you have worked or like you are into. So okay, but AWS is mostly the area of interest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, just a moment. We'll start with very basic questions like what is cloud computing?
Cloud computing refers to delivering cloud computing services such as server, storage, databases, networking, software analytics over the internet cloud, ma'am. It allows users to actually it allowed users to access and use resources on
Go ahead.
demand without owning physical resources, ma'am.
Your screen got stuck.
Uh, I'm there.
Islam, am I audible to you?
Yeah, ma'am, you're audible. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Now I can hear you. Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead with the answer.
Pardon?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Ma'am, cloud computing refers to delivering cloud computing services such as servers, storage, databases, networking, etc. Actually, it allows users to access and use resources on demand without owning physical hardware.
Mhm. Okay. What is AWS?
AWS
And
is a
also the types of cloud.
Okay, AWS is a Amazon Web Services. It's like a comprehensive cloud computing platform provided by Amazon. Uh, it's provides scalable, flexible, and cost-effective solution for various IT needs. And there are three types of cloud computing services: IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and SaaS.
Finishes. What are the types of cloud?
Hybrid cloud, public cloud, private cloud.
Okay, fine. So, what is that? Region and like availability zone.
Okay, region and available store is AWS. Region is a physical location where data center in uh, each location is situated, and availability zone are designed to be designed in regions for to be isolated from failures, ma'am. In short.
Isolated data centers. I mean, like, okay. What is EC2?
EC2 is a elastic cloud compute, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Elastic cloud computing is where we can make our servers instances and we can deploy our website on that, ma'am.
Okay.
C2.
It's a virtual server, right?
It's a virtual server, yeah, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And if I want to launch that EC2 instance, then what are the steps for it?
EC2 instance launch. Okay, ma'am. First, we will log in into as a AWS console, and then
Mm-hmm.
we will click on launch instance wizard, and we will choose the AMI, that Amazon machine image. There are various
Right.
type of images like Ubuntu, Debian, and Amazon Linux itself. It has own Linux, uh, and also Windows by Putty. Then we can select our memory, CPU, and network, and then we can add our storage by our demand, and we can also add a key pair for that, for
Okay.
accessing data from
But
SSH.
before that, instance type is also important, right?
Yeah, there are instance type we have to choose, ma'am.
Okay. And then after keep here.
After key pair we have to choose VPC network, ma'am.
Hmm.
In which network, in which subnet we have to create our uh, instance. Then we have to
Okay.
choose our EBS volume,
Okay.
and, and downside we have to write our bash script, and we have to create our instance, ma'am.
Is it mandatory to have a security group here before
Yeah,
launching?
yeah, it's mandatory to have security group.
What is that security group means?
Security group is like a firewall for our EC2 instance. Means it control which traffic is allowed to reach your instance based on rule you define. Like SSH, HTTP, HTTPS. They are stateful. Meaning if you allow inbound traffic on the port, the traffic response is automatically regardless outbound will be allowed.
Hmm. So if it is as you answered about EC2, kind of there is a storage. So what is S3? I mean, in that
S3.
context. Yeah.
Yeah, S3 is a like a bucket. Is simple storage service. Is a scalable object storage service provided by AWS. Means actually it is provided by Amazon for retrieve any amount of data from the internet or our server. S3 it's like highly durable with 99.99% means durability with, and offers highly availability, ma'am.
Can we host a website on this S3?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How? I mean,
Means static website hosting. First we have to create our bucket, upload the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript file in our bucket. Then we have to specify the index of the HTML file, then set the bucket policy, ma'am. Then
okay.
we can go in the options and allowed S3 website hosting, static website hosting, sir.
And if it is about security, I mean, in security context, we know IAM. So what is that exactly?
IAM. IAM is identity and access management to control who can access our AWS account. In
Um,
what, ma'am?
yeah, there may be a internet issue. Might be from my end or your end. So I just missed your question. I asked you IAM. Could you please repeat that one?
IAM, na ma'am.
Hmm.
IAM is a identity access management service in which we can allow who can access our AWS account, ma'am. Is a means service help you securely control access to AWS services. Uh, it supports multi-factor authentication for enhanced security, ma'am. And also we can allow the permission and deny the permission. So who can use the particular permissions for that, like VPC permissions, S3 permissions, EC2 permissions on that, ma'am.
Yeah. And in the same context, like in case of IAM only, what is the main difference between that user, IAM user and IAM role?
Means difference between I am user and role, na ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
A user is in AWS, ma'am, it actually represent a specific individual or service with credentials, and a role is a identity with specific permission that can be uh, temporarily or permanently assigned to the user.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I can see there is security and monitoring as well you have mentioned.
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
in that context, like you must know what is Cloud Watch.
Yeah, I know
So
CloudWatch.
yeah, what is that?
So the CloudWatch is a monitoring and observability service provided by AWS, ma'am. It observes data. It collects the tracks, metrics, collects and monitor log files, and we can also set alarms on that. It also supports dashboard for visualizing metrics and logs in one place, ma'am.
You worked on Linux and troubleshooting as well, right? So
Yeah, bait, ma'am.
how do you connect the to EC2? I mean,
Linux,
yeah, yeah.
Amazon CLI, ma'am, or
Are you sure?
from Keypair, ma'am. In Keypair, we download our Keypair, go in our PowerShell, and enter the command ssh-i, your Keypair ID and public ID when EC2 user, and we hit the IP, we connect to direct EC2 instance, ma'am.
Okay. What is SNS?
SNS. SNS is a simple notification service, ma'am, in which we set the cloud watch alarm. So if we the server hits 70% or more than that, we get the email in SNS, ma'am, email or message via SNS. So we can get our information. We make ourselves up to date on that, ma'am.
Mhm.
So we can create a topic of SNS and publish it, ma'am.
Okay. So just to confirm or to cross verify, like basics Linux commands,
Okay.
um, any commands, just tell me.
Linux commands, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Okay. There are various Linux commands. Some basic, ma'am, I will tell you. ls, in which we can list our files and directories, ma'am. cd means changing the directory from current directory to other directory. pwd, ma'am, is to print current working directory. We can use mkdir, rmdir. Mkdir creates a new directory. Rmdir removes the uh, existing directory. In cp we can copy our directory, and mv we can move our directory. Cat is a command, concatenate. It displays the content of the file. A grep is used for a filter, is like a filter to search proper pattern. There is chmod, we can change our file permissions, ma'am. And there is top and htop, which shows real time resources and data.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is means how to check service status?
Pardon? In
How to
Linux?
check service? Yeah, correct. Bash if you're using, then what is that? How you will check?
Okay, in Linux service station.
You
Uh,
can write in chat box.
I'll write in chat, ma'am. Okay. HTTP is, it is just example. We can also take Apache or Nginx also, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Great, perfect. Mm. If I want to check, suppose that disk usage, then what is the command for that?
df-h, ma'am.
Great. So,
In we can okay.
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Df is just we can list the disk usage, but if we add df-h, it will be in a human readable format. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Suppose there is a scenario I'll give you.
Mhm.
Um, kind of a website is not loading on EC2. So what you will check? I mean here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
first, I will check if EC2 instance is running or not, accessing by
Mm,
pinging into SSH. Okay. Then second
mhm.
thing I will do, ma'am, I will go to my security groups and see the
Perfect.
protocols that HTTP, which runs on port 80, HTTPS, it is running or not. Okay. Then
Mm,
I will confirm the NACLs. Then I will check the web server, ma'am. That like Apache, HTTPD or Nginx is ensure it is running or it is down. Then lastly I will verify the instance IP, ma'am. And
right.
also I will check my load balancer or auto scaling group if I are attached to it, ma'am.
Logs. Logs.
Pardon?
Logs. I asked.
Logs in Linux, ma'am?
I whatever scenario I have give you, like website, if it is not loading on EC2, then after instance status, will you check logs or not?
Yeah, ma'am, I'll check logs, yeah.
Yeah, that one. So let's take one more scenario.
Yeah, ma'am.
Suppose your EC2 CPU is high. What you will
Mhm.
do?
EC2 CPU is high, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Right,
Okay,
right.
first I will check the CloudWatch matrix, ma'am. Okay, whether it's spike or not. Then next I will go to EC2 and check the excessive CPU usage like from top or stop command. Okay, in specific application or process it's causing high CPU. I will investigate its logs and performance to find the root cause, ma'am. Then I will consider auto scaling group, ma'am. Like
Okay.
I can give vertical scaling or horizontal scaling based on demand.
So let's consider the production situation. How will you handle the mistakes in production?
Pardon, ma'am?
How you will handle the mistakes in production?
Which mistakes, ma'am?
Anything like any
Okay.
stucks,
Yeah, yeah. I got
failures.
it, ma'am.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
just like a normal behavioral question I'm asking you. It's not about
yeah.
any technical.
Actually, first I will check my IM, ma'am. Identity access number. Then I
Mm-hmm.
will check my usage from monitoring and alerting tools, CloudWatch and all these things. Then roll back to the versions which are stable. Okay, check the deploy code and all that, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
One more thing, like as I can see the entire CV, just a moment.
Yeah, ma'am.
Let me. So there you have certified on Python as a SQL developer as well, core Java also, right?
Core Java only
Um,
basics, ma'am. Very basics.
yeah, right, right. That's fine. And skill sets you have mentioned. There is
Yeah.
Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python, Bash shell
I know basics
scripting.
of that, ma'am.
Okay. See, first of all, you are very good at AWS. But now, just for security purpose, like no any mistakes should happen. So that's why. So I can see the CV is like mixed skill sets you have mentioned here.
Yeah, yeah, I'll
Getting my
improve it.
point.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
So
getting.
whether you are master at anything, but CV is first impression, right?
Yeah, true, ma'am.
So you have mentioned here business analysis, then programming languages as well, then um, if it is documentation something. So interviewer or that particular organization should understand
Yeah,
um, like which role to assign, right? So
yeah,
accordingly, if you are good and master at AWS, then
yeah, sure.
in that context, you have to mention entire skill sets.
I'll
So
keep in mind that thing, ma'am. Sorry.
yeah, so you can make some changes in your CV
Sure,
and
sure.
just highlight those things at which you are very good at it. I mean,
True, ma'am. True.
rating.
Yeah,
And yeah, okay. So one more thing,
yeah, ma'am.
academic projects you have mentioned here. You have a good knowledge of it. That's fine. And if it is certifications, let's speak about the certifications like Python you have certified, right? So,
From
um,
Udemy, ma'am.
okay, Udemy certification. Mention
Yeah,
that here,
yeah,
actually.
sure, sure. Sorry for that.
Udemy certifications, fine.
Yeah, Udemy.
So,
Yeah,
it's like simultaneously you're enhancing your skill sets and you have worked for, I mean, you have get certified for Python.
Python. Yeah.
Fine. So the purpose is like, I mean, you just wanted to, I mean, work on the AWS only, right?
AWS, it's my core, ma'am. Actually, I have very
Correct.
hard worked on it, ma'am.
Great, great, fine. I will suggest you,
Okay,
um, recheck your CV and prepare, I mean, prepare your CV accordingly,
sure, ma'am.
so that they getting my point, what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
Like,
I'm
suppose
totally getting, ma'am.
you have mentioned here data entry, MS Office, typing speed, accuracy. They don't
Oh,
want it, right, for
yeah, yeah.
AWS.
My
So
bad, ma'am. My bad.
what they want, what is the requirement, accordingly mention skill sets.
Yeah, sorry,
And
ma'am. Sorry.
whatever you will mention, try to mention skills. If it is a skills section, right? So it should
Yeah,
be in keywords only, like
yeah,
AWS, Python,
yeah,
MS SQL,
yeah.
sorry, MySQL, or
Nice.
Power BI, or like Core Java. These keywords
Yeah,
only required. They don't have that time to read your entire para of
true, true,
skills,
ma'am.
right?
Yeah,
So
true.
it should be smart,
Point to point.
your
Yeah, ma'am.
skills, yeah.
Yeah,
And skills should be reflect initially after profile
true.
summary.
I can understand, ma'am. True, true.
Fine. And then at the end, your academic projects or whatever projects you have worked on, that should be at the end.
At the end, yeah, got it, ma'am.
Okay. So
Yeah, yeah.
these are the basic things because even I got confused to ask you questions
Sorry for that.
because of the same, no issues, because of the same, like area of interest or where
Yeah,
exactly you have worked. Because see, if I anyone, any interviewer will go through the CV part only,
yeah.
so
You
he
guided
will
me, ma'am.
ask you.
Very nice of you, ma'am. You guided me for that.
Yeah. So, whatever he or she will ask you on the basis of CV only, right?
Yeah,
So,
true. Yeah, ma'am.
as you initially at the part at the time of introduction, you told me like you are into AWS only.
AWS,
Then
yeah.
why? Then question arises why you have mentioned this Power BI, this
I those
pivot
basics.
table.
I'm clear of basics, ma'am, of those tools, ma'am.
So this is, I mean, like after asking, you are answering, right? So
Yeah.
they will not think to ask even.
Mm-hmm.
They'll think like, okay, this guy is interested in AWS profile and why we look up and this sum
Yeah,
and count and pivot
true.
table. Why?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
based on CV, you'll get answer questions. That's the conclusion only. And
True.
if I think of like why, I mean, I must ask you based on Power BI, then based on business analysis, analytics, I mean, documentation. So, but then I think why I should ask you if you are not
True.
into that, you don't want to go for this kind of profile. So
Yeah, I
you
got
should
it, ma'am.
not get this type of answers. Like,
True, ma'am.
um, fine. And one more thing, just a moment, hold on.
Yeah, yeah, sure, ma'am.
Mm, So are you comfortable with Core Java and SQL?
No, core Java, very basics, ma'am. I am. But I
Yeah,
am
yeah,
very good at AWS, ma'am.
yeah, fine. Um, Suppose if it is about Core Java, so you must have learned object-oriented programming, right? So,
Yep.
okay, what are the main pillars of OOPS?
The main pillars of OOPS, yeah, ma'am. It's like a
Mhm.
encapsulation, inheritance, and like a polymorphism and abstraction, ma'am. Actually, those are main pillars, ma'am.
And what is the JVM?
JVM, ma'am.
JDK, JVM, GRE.
JVM is like a virtual machine, ma'am. I'm actually very
Mm-hmm.
basics, I know. It's like a virtual machine
Java
that
also.
enables computer to run Java, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
Mm.
Is it platform independent? Java?
Java, actually, yes, ma'am. It's a platform. JVM is a platform element, ma'am.
Mm, okay, fine. So if it is very basic, I'm asking you,
Yeah.
um, what is control statements?
Pardon?
Control statements.
Control statements in uh, programming constructs, ma'am. There are programming constructs for the flow of programming, ma'am. Execution of programming, like
Do you
conditional
know
statements,
switch?
looping.
Do you know switch and if?
Pardon?
Switch and if.
No, ma'am. I'm not aware.
So these are the control statements.
Okay.
Usually we use it if for the conditional situations we use if else, right? If else statements you must
If
know.
else statements in Python.
There is a switch as well. And
Which, okay.
okay.
I'm actually not aware about the core Java, ma'am. Sorry about that. It's very
Okay. Are
basics.
you
I know that.
sure? I'm asking you only basics.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Very basics.
Yeah. Yeah.
So one more thing, if you
Yeah.
have not see, you have mentioned they are learning acha learning code Java. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So you are
Learning
not
code.
certified.
No, no, I'm not, sir. I'm learning. I mentioned it, ma'am.
Okay, no issues.
Yeah.
So a skill at least you have certified.
Yeah.
So
SQL have certificate.
what are the CRUD operations?
Pardon, ma'am?
CRUD operations.
CRUD.
Yeah.
Okay. CRUD operation in SQL. Ha, yeah, ma'am. I got it. Create, read, update, and delete, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Means with
And
four basic commands, the CRUD operation in SQL.
I want to select all the records from a table. So let's consider the table name is employee. And I
Okay.
want to select all the records from it. What is the, I mean, query?
Query, na, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Select star from employee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Select star from employee and comma and colon, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No comma. Okay.
Yes,
So
dot and comma, ma'am.
if
What we
I
call
want
it.
to fetch employees with salary and salary is greater than 30,000.
Means we have to fetch employees from salaries in SQL.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Those who have salary greater than 30,000.
Okay, greater than 30,000. Means we will select, ma'am, we will select employees from the table, comma salary from the employees table, and in downside where salary is greater than 30,000.
Think my question. Suppose Infosys is just organization, and we just have to pick up those employees who having salary greater than 30,000. Which query you will write here?
Okay, means select all from employees where organization is equal to emphasis
See,
and
no,
salary.
no, no, no. Wait, wait. You are getting confused.
Okay.
Very simple question.
Okay.
You just have to fetch the list of those employees which they are having salary greater than 30,000.
Means select all from employees where salary is greater than 30,000, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, write a query on it. in chats.
Okay, okay.
I'll write question here if you want or more simpler.
Okay, okay, sure, ma'am.
Hmm, like this.
Fetch employees with salary greater than 30,000. Oh. Sorry, ma'am, missed that last apostrophe. Sorry.
Actions. So, where salary, perfect. No need of comma actually.
Okay, sorry for ma'am that.
Hmm. You have used where, right? So, have you, I mean, are you aware with the difference between the where and having?
Is
Where
clause,
and
ma'am.
having. What is where and what is having?
Where and having. Actually, I'm not able to recall, ma'am, that. Where is clause to filter rows, ma'am? And
Hmm?
actually, I'm not able to recall, ma'am.
What is order by?
Order by, okay. Ma'am, order by is in SQL is a clause we use to sort the result set of query like in descending, ascending, ASC, DSC, ma'am, order by.
Hmm. If, can you write, I mean, query for to find out the highest salary?
Query to find out highest salary. Okay, ma'am.
Salary, correct. Just a second.
Yeah, ma'am.
Employees table, perfect. Mm, yeah. Mm. Keys and joins you must aware, right? In SQL. So,
Miss joins in
what's
SQLs, ma'am.
keys and joins in SQL?
Okay.
Okay. So, what is primary key and foreign key?
Primary key and foreign key. Ma'am, primary key in SQL is unique. It's and means it cannot be repeated. And the foreign key is a like a set of columns in one table that refers to primary key in other another table, ma'am. In short.
Yeah.
So
And if it is about the joins, then inner join and left join, what is that? And difference between them, I mean.
means SQL joins, ma'am. Okay. Inner joins. Actually, I'm not able to recall that part, ma'am.
Okay. No issues. What is index?
Index in SQL. Okay. Index. No, sorry, ma'am. Not able to recall that part, ma'am.
Can you write the Java program?
No, ma'am. No. I'm just
Okay.
learning it.
Python program.
Python basics I know, ma'am. Very basics,
If
ma'am.
I want to check even in odd in Python, then
Okay. So
in chats you can write.
chats, okay.
Mhm. Just shortly explain me. Very basic level. You just have to check your even or odd.
Even or ma'am, just
Hmm.
like we have to print even we have to print even number, na ma'am.
Even or odd. You have to check. So it must be a conditional coding where you just have to check whether it is a even or odd.
Okay, ma'am. So can I explain first? If a number is means modulus of 2, so print even number, else print odd, ma'am.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
I'll write the query, ma'am.
Oh, you don't have to write the query. You have to write the Python program.
Write the program.
Yeah. Completed.
What, ma'am?
Completed.
Yeah, ma'am.
Condition is correct. You forget to complete that double quote for even number. But initially, you should initialize these things, right?
Yeah, sorry, sorry, ma'am.
You need to have you take a number from user at least. Then you can write the condition.
Yeah, like input the number which is even or not.
Mhm.
Got it, got it.
Just take
I'll
number from
practice it
user.
more, ma'am. I'll practice it more.
Okay. Yeah, you can have a user input here, and then you can add the condition. Condition is correct, no issues. Fine.
Yeah,
Um, uh, One more thing I want to mention.
yeah, ma'am.
Just a minute. If I want to count the numbers of employees in case of SQL, so which query you'll write?
Okay, ma'am. I'll write it. Whole count, ma'am. Whole count.
Count- Yes, count number of employees.
Yeah. Ma'am, this query might work, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Hold on. Exception handling. Have you worked on?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Mm, string, array, this one.
I actually know basics of it, but I am not at that master. I'm master in AWS, ma'am. Means good in AWS.
Mhm. Fine. Okay, then what is SSL or HTTPS?
SSL and HTTPS in AWS, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
SSL is like a secure socket layer, ma'am, in security protocol that encrypt data, ma'am, between client and server, where HTTPS is a hypertext transfer protocol secure, which is secure version of HTTP. Okay, ma'am, and is that uses SSL and TLS to encrypt data, ma'am. The communication of web browser and web server.
Got it. So, um, have you heard that LAS, PAS, and SAS?
Yeah, ma'am. LSS, PSS, and SSS, ma'am. Uh,
Mm-hmm. What is that?
it's a platform as a service.
Mhm.
Actually, give me a minute, ma'am. I'm reminding it. Software as a service and
What is AC2?
EC2. EC2, ma'am.
Hmm? Yes, yes.
EC2 is Amazon Web Service, one of the service which stand for Elastic Cloud Compute. It is a web service that provide uh, servers for end users means EC2 users allowed to launch virtual servers which are called instances, ma'am, to deploy application or website, ma'am.
Mm. Um, Suppose let's consider a scenario. EC2 is not accessible. What will you check here?
EC2 is not accessible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ma'am. First, I will check my IAM role, ma'am. Okay, then I will go to my security group that SSH, HTTP port is properly allowed or not, ma'am. And I will thirdly I will check my NSALs, and fourth I will check my public IP, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Suppose your S3 file is public accidentally. So in
Public.
that case, yeah, what you'll do?
Okay. First I'll go in my S3 bucket immediately, ma'am, and go to my the bucket policies and object ACS access control list. Remove the public access from that, ma'am, and enable the option there is that block public access or tick on it, ma'am. It will block the public access and make it safer for me, ma'am, for our company.
Hmm. So how will you connect to EC2?
EC2. First, I will create
Hmm.
my EC2 machine, ma'am. There are two or three ways to connect EC2, ma'am. First, I will connect to EC2 machine from directly AWS. Second thing is from PowerShell via key pair. That SSH-I, my key pair where is I downloaded its public IP and hit the key pair and it will connect, ma'am. And third thing is I can connect from it from session manager, ma'am. Even if the SSH is
Um,
blocked, then also I can connect from session manager.
it is Cloud Trail.
Cloud Trail.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cloud Trail, ma'am. One second. Cloud Trail is like a logs in AWS service for logging and monitoring API activities in AWS service that who created a bucket and all these things. Cloud Trails can be and logs can be stored in S3 bucket, ma'am. It actually tracks user activity and changes made to AWS resources. The main thing of Cloud Trail is that. And we can save 90 days of data free in Cloud Trail, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So, website hosting, yeah, mentioned here, right? So, if I want to host like any static website on AWS, what are the steps? How we will do that?
Okay, static website we can host from S3, ma'am. First, I'll create my bucket, ma'am. Upload the static website file as HTML file, CSS file, and JavaScript file and images on that S3 bucket. Then I will configure the bucket for static website hosting by enabling the static website hosting option in the bucket properties, ma'am. Okay. Then I'll make sure the bucket policy is properly done, ma'am, and then I'll host the website by that IP, ma'am.
Mm, just one moment. So that's all almost from my end. Um, any questions from your end?
Ma'am, one question: how was my interview, ma'am?
See, as a feedback, I have few suggestions that I've already shared, right?
Yeah, about
So,
resume. Okay.
correct. Prepare your resume
Yeah.
accordingly, so
Okay.
that that is a first impression because they'll check CV and they will decline things, but they
Okay.
don't know you are good at AWS because they
Yeah.
can see only Power BI and all
Yeah.
those other stuff in your CV.
But how was my
So
AWS interview, ma'am?
AWS is good.
Yeah.
You're good at concepts.
Yeah.
You can one more thing you can have like one more thing, yes, very important, like you can use headphones first of all,
Sorry. Sorry.
because it's I mean my own experience, like if you are asking interviewer any question double, then um it has I mean different
Yeah.
impact. So
Impact. Yeah, got it, ma'am.
try to avoid that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
so
Sure, ma'am. Not
if you use headphones, then you can just pick question and then answer
quickly.
immediately
Yeah, ma'am. You
because
can.
you know the answers. And still, if you ask double, what is that? What is that? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
uh,
Means voice
uh,
should be clear.
yeah, yeah. So to level up at professional behavior, it will
Okay.
help you. So
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
it
sure.
in mind in next time.
Sure,
And
ma'am.
just good at English, but you can little bit improve and
Oh,
enhance at communication little bit. Not
yeah.
that because and also just keep practicing
Yeah.
on
Sure.
AWS. Also, like suppose, see, your CV must be in a such a way where
Proper
requirement
manner. Yeah.
fulfills,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it may not happen like only AWS is not sufficient,
Yeah. Sure, ma'am.
right? So the Python you are working on. So
Yeah.
you should be good at Python first. So practice hard on it.
Sure.
Okay,
Sure.
consistently.
Yeah.
Consistency you can achieve that level. So
Sure, ma'am.
getting so design accordingly and prepare then accordingly as per CV.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
As you are good at AWS, then give
Yes.
more time to prepare on Python.
Yeah. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Sure,
it
ma'am.
just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, it looks you are hardworking guy, so you can just improve more on Python. So
Yeah.
that Python and AWS, this is the kind of a combination where the requirement will be, I mean, you will have a huge demand in
Yeah.
corporate. So that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Only AWS is not sufficient.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Just let's give me let's have one example. Suppose like I am as a full stack developer. I just know Spring Boot backend technologies and some database knowledge I have. I don't know Angular. I don't know React. I don't
Yeah.
know front end, anything. And I receive opportunity where there is a full stack requirement.
Yeah. Sure,
I'm
ma'am.
very master at Spring Boot, but there is no use of it, right?
Yeah.
So in such a way, so that the requirement will get fulfilled, and
Fulfilled.
accordingly prepare your CV. Otherwise, your knowledge is fine.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
more practice on Python. That's it only. Only
Thank.
work on more Python.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for your precious time, ma'am.
But fine. You can leave. Thanks. Thanks,
Okay.
Asim.
Okay.
Thank you.